Hey y'all, it's Cecily R. Mobley. I have a new poem that I created in July 9th, 2016. It's called Shots Fired. If you see it on my Facebook page, before you share it with someone, please get permission because it is my poem. I do own it. I did create it. Also, if you see me not looking at the camera, it's because I'm trying to learn to memorize my poems. But I tend to read them, so that's what I'm doing, reading them. Anyway, hope you enjoy this. Talk to y'all later. Shots fired. Shots fired. Black Hollywood, where you at? Didn't you hear? Ain't you seen? What's going on? Shots fired. Man down. Another one bites the dust. Trayvon Martin, a bag of Skittles, a bottle of Snapple, and the gun used to shoot him goes to the highest bidder. Shots fired. Mr. Sharpton, please stop wiping your hands on your pants. We see Tawana Brawley's blood on your hands. Shots fired. Every Thursday, we sit in front of that mind control machine watching Kerry Washington do her thing, making Miss Shonda Rhimes richer by the minute, but we don't hear the shots being fired. Shots fired. We ain't missed an episode of Empire since season 1. We so bad we can recite every line Cookie ever said, but we don't hear the shots being fired. Man down. Shots fired. Spend $1,000 to watch B shake her ass and sing about lemonade. Have daily discussions about who Jay-Z cheated on her with. Laugh about Solange whooping that ass in the elevator, but your dumb self ain't hear the mother father shots being fired. Shots fired. Billie Holiday and Nina Simone told us about the strange fruit, blood on the leaves, but we so busy watching Nene Leakes that we can't hear the shots being fired. Shots fired. Will and Jada can boycott the Oscars on the principle that ain't no blacks get nominated for nothing, but these Negroes can't hear the shots being fired. Shots fired. Tamir Rice was just a baby doing what all little boys love to do, play in the park with a toy gun. The cops did a drive-by on his little ass. Now he's dead in .3 seconds, but y'all ain't hear the shots being fired. Shots fired. If only he didn't have a gun on him. But wait a minute, the NRA fights for the right to bear arms, but that man had a permit to carry. Alton Sterling, man down. Now his sons and daughters will live in this world with no father. Shots fired. Mr. Farrakhan, you live safely behind your gated community while your slaves sell bean pies and oils in the 100-degree weather and ducking and dodging bullets. You can organize the Million Man March and make $1 billion and call it unity. Can't you hear the shots being fired? Shots fired. Jesse Williams made a speech at the BET Awards. A sniper takes down 10 cops. Somehow they will say that his words incited the attack on the police. Mr. Williams, they're going to give you brain cancer. You cannot speak the truth. Man down. Shots fired. Oh, Mr. Jesse Jackson, we love to hear what you have to say. The Rainbow Push Coalition sure blew up once Martin was dead. I ain't saying nothing. I'm just saying. Shots fired. Eric Garner, I Can't Breathe. Dontre Hamilton, Disturbing the Peace. John Crawford III, Walmart. Shots fired. Can't you see? Don't you know? There was a time when you made threats against the President of the United States. Secret Service would be so far up your ass you'd be farting the Constitution. But now it's open season. They even allow would-be assassins to climb the fence and get inside the White House. Shots fired. Man down. Y'all better recognize Michael Brown. Get down, get down. Hands up, hands up. Shots fired. If my black self lives in an all-white suburb, I pay my mortgage and my taxes and take my black self to work every day like my neighbors, why when I pull into my driveway do the cops show up and demand to see my ID? No! You show me your ID. Shots fired. Man down. Unarmed man. Dead. Hands up. Dead. Driving while black. Dead. Run, nigga, run. Dead. Shots fired. Man down. 4 friends in a car at a gas station listening to music. Jordan Davis had no idea he was breaking a law, but apparently he was offending the privileged white man parked next to him. How dare he blast his rap music and make that man feel threatened by his presence? Shots fired. You better put that new Nicki Minaj CD back. Stop talking about Chris Brown's hair. Leave them Kardashians alone. Get off Facebook for a few minutes. Shots been fired, y'all. Shots fired. Amadou Diallo was reaching for his ID when they filled him with 19 bullets. They fired 41, but 22 missed him. Philando Castile was getting his license and registration when he was shot in front of his 4-year-old. All he had was a busted tail light. Put your hands up. Shots fired. Man down. Sandra Bland. Got, stopped, found, hanging. Enough said. Shots fired. It's the new lynching. Be sure you say in your place, you hear? Mind your manners round massa and missus. Don't you know what they do to us? Shots fired. We sure is sorry, massa. Wasn't trying to upset you. We couldn't vote that black man in office twice by ourselves. Did you hear them shots being fired? Shots fired. Free your mind. They don't have to physically enslave us to make us slaves. We let them make us slaves. Shots fired. We killing our own. Is that why they don't care? We don't die, we multiply. We got babies raising babies, and we busy taping Shay Shay twerking at the age of 3. I guess we getting her ready to go on that pole. Don't drink the Kool-Aid, y'all. Man down. Shots fired. Man can cut you up one side of the street and down the other. But when you ask him his name, he don't know it. At the age of 7, he's giving you a blank stare and saying, my name? Booty. Shots fired. Did they say he was acquitted? Nah, that ain't real. Man down. Don't they see the blood? Can't they hear the children crying? Shots fired. Man down. It was a case of mistaken identity. Renisha McBride's car broke down. She was asking for help. His lawyer said he was justified when his shotgun accidentally discharged and killed her. Check your ticket. Read the fine print. That free boat ride ain't a cruise ship. It's a slave ship. Shots fired. Y'all spending hundreds of dollars on hair weave to look like them tricks on unreality TV, plastering fake lashes on your eyes, carry your Michael Kors, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, and spend all your rent money on them Christian Louboutin shoes while you paying for your groceries with an access card, but you ain't read a book in decades, and in the meantime, our babies is dying, and y'all don't hear the shots being fired. Shots fired. They shutting down schools and putting prisons in their place. Got 50 kids in one classroom with one teacher and no books. Only kind of nigga they want to see is a dead nigga. Stop standing on that corner selling poison to your mama. Shots fired. Man down. Oh, Mr. President, we cry and mourn as a nation when a lone gunman kills innocent babies in Connecticut. We even shed tears for 50 men and women in a nightclub. We mourn the loss of men and women in blue. But when people of color say Black Lives Matter, stop killing us, nobody gives a fuck. Shots fired. Man down. Harriet Tubman, Nat Turner, Martin, and Malcolm are all rolling over in their graves. We on TV making spectacles of ourselves, fighting, shucking, and jiving, as if our grandparents didn't die so we wouldn't have to be buffoons. They trying to give us free. Shots fired. Man down. A petition protesting the death of a gorilla, but black men dying in the streets, he must have deserved it, right? Shots fired. Just like those Indians deserve to be on a plantation. Reservation. Got us watching our Muslim brothers and sisters like all of them are terrorists. Man down. Shots fired. Oh, Clarence Thomas, Stacey Dash, Herman Cain, Ben Carson, we know you believe the hype and the lie that you pulled yourselves up on by your own bootstraps, but we all have the shoe prints on our backs to prove that ain't the truth. Shots fired. Man down. They want to disband the Black Panthers, Black Lives Matter, the Crips, the Bloods, and the NAACP. But the Klan can burn crosses on our front lawns, burn down our churches, and tie an unarmed black man to the back of a pickup truck and drag him till they kill him. But that ain't terrorism. That's just the good old boys having fun. Shots fired. Oh, Mr. Preacher Man. You better watch, Mr. Trump. What you say he promised you for your black congregation vote? If he wants to build a border to keep the Mexicans out, and he wants to send all Muslims back to their country, who you think gonna shine his shoes and wash his car? Shots fired. Man down. Man down. Snipers, snipers. Only the government-trained snipers and assassins watch this unfold. Shots fired. Man down. It don't matter how many touchdowns you make, how many free throws you shoot, how many tennis balls you hit, how many jackets you earn, how many pucks you push, how fast you kick that black and white ball down the field. It doesn't matter how many hurdles you jump, how many movies you make, how many Oscars you win, how many Grammys you get, how many songs you sing, or how fast you can rap that verbal poison that you spew. They still hate you. They still hate me because they still hate us, because they fear us. Ain't you listening? Didn't you hear? Shots been fired. This ain't a drill. Man down.